Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Henry Hall Stonks here with today's tech and so play a fire. You get burnt, yeah? Okay, so we're gonna play some fire. Alright, so now that that has been prepared, we can remove any metal from our body. Okay, so we have a pen and pencil in case we need some notes. And if that doesn't work, we have a recording device. So we're going to talk about cult today. We've been reading this book lightly. It's worth a read if you get to it. If not, then I can sum it up for you. Just be smart. Alright, first let's talk about Hastings. Reed Hastings, I think he owns the what's that thing called? Oh, Hastings Books and Entertainment. No, they call it Netflix now. Okay, so there's a lot of potential things that Texans have in common, and so Stonks, he's a character, I tell you. I'm glad to have name after him. But you know, oh Henry here, oh Henry, right? Okay. So let's get rid of some of this light so we can enjoy the fire. Alright, this is not getting too bright. At least we don't get to see the fire at the same time. So, what we have today is the logo thoughts. And what we think about those is that this logo needs to be captivating in a very simplistic way, but this could be a logo that has long-standing implications across the entirety of entireties. So, if modulus is regarded as absolute mathematics, then there are certain things that seem to be unfathomable, and so these ambiguous cases, or perhaps they're not, my lack of education disallows me access to certain bits of information, but patterns are very native. And so as all things go to one, and from 0 to 1 is the concept we've already touched on today, not in any depth whatsoever, but that the concept does exist, yeah? So what goes from 0 to 1? Okay, so there's creation, right? So that was 1. Then what? Mo. If you have the nads to understand what this is, there is a process that math takes, and so introducing independent variables with supply quantities has a somewhat programmable and predictable pattern. And so cult chain, or modulus chain, I think should have a logo that represents multi-dimensions, of course, but I would like the number 3 and the number 1 to be represented there. And then in the middle be the X, yeah? And so you put the plus integrated with it. I think it could look kind of like spidery. And so then you have the 3 that looks kind of like, with the 1 in the middle spider, kind of like the symbol perhaps. And so the artist rendition should have some elements of that to build upon further. Black and red seems to be very, very, very appropriate colors for this endeavor, and so we will go with those. And beyond that, really, I need to see the artistic impressions, and also if you have any feedback, then please do steal the idea and do it better. But remember to include those three intentions of elements in physical, mental, and spiritual. Okay, and so then that will be so as it can morph perhaps a shield with the spider of the shield, and then the 3 and the 1 has places on. I'm not sure how all that works, but as far as this is the crest, I think they call that. And so make it more of a crest with the spider, and the 3x plus 1 being the operative, but then the 3 kind of looks like a slash almost. Piece. And so then it can, so 2D is one way, but then 3D, of course, it would be much more visually capable. And so, but as far as the 2D logo, be recognizable by the shape of the shield, which is not present, my knowledge. So shield and spider would be something. So if you have any further ideas, speak them now, Henry. Alright, I was just up all night thinking about Cult, and wanted to do just a quick live stream in order to put these concepts into the ether so that they may be expounded upon and made into visual representations of our intention with Cult Chain. So,